First, I want to say congratulations to the middle school staff and students on their film festival award. I know that Ms. Rega, our teacher there, and others, faculty members, and students worked very hard on that, and that's a great honor for them. It's really neat to see. If you haven't seen the movie, I would definitely suggest that you do that. It's pretty awesome. I also wanted to publicly thank Mrs. McCoy and the high school staff for hosting graduation. That was excellent. The idea to have students invite teachers to the ceremony was tremendous. And what an honor that was for all of us in attendance. I know personally I felt very honored to be recognized by students that I had 6-7 years ago. It was a tremendous ceremony, and that was great. It really illustrates the true impact that you have, that we all have, on our kids and our students. And so my favorite part, actually, the ceremony was great. My favorite part actually was afterwards. A lot of us walked around, talked to the kids. Some kids I hadn't seen since 5th grade. They come up, "Hey, Mr. D." I'm like, "Whoa!" That's a lot taller and a lot different voice than I remember. It's like and things like that. Like, a lot different than I remember. You always picture them the way you had them in 5th grade. But it was just neat to take pictures with them and talk with them and their families and share in that great moment. For a lot of them, they worked so hard to achieve, and it meant so much to them and their families, and the pride that you see, and just knowing that you played a role in that, it's very moving. So I just wanted to thank Mrs. McCoy, the staff, and the district for allowing us that opportunity. That was tremendous. It doesn't get any better than that. We also, the Pottstown Federation was a part of an event on Saturday, the POW Bike Rodeo event, which was held at Lincoln Elementary School. They were able to give out 100 bikes to 100 different Pottstown students from 3rd and 4th grade, bikes and helmets. It was sponsored by POW, but it was in collaboration with a group called Strong at Heart. And Strong at Heart is a partnership of several community organizations, including the YMCA, the YWCA, an organization called Ian's Boots. If you get a chance tonight, please look up that organization. A very moving story about people who started a business giving out free shoes and things like that to honor their deceased son. So if you get a chance to look up Ian's Boots, please do so. Thunder Outreach Ministries, POW, as I said, Westmont, the Hill School, and Ms. Fisher are part of that, and the Federation of Teachers, amongst others. It is headed up locally by Mr. Michael Anthony, who serves as pastor of the Union Baptist Church in Pottstown, and he's also a classroom assistant at Lincoln Elementary. So a really great guy. It was a fantastic community outreach event. We had entertainment and food. We gave out what we had left of our books. So my boxes of books I can finally get out of my basement. I'm very happy about that. The police actually also were a part of it. They came and did bike safety training with some of the kids and did a program for them on bike safety, so that was neat. And we were also able to present a check for $800 to the Police Athletic League to establish scholarships for Pottstown students who can't afford to play sports to play them. Ms. Spear, I like that you were talking about community outreach events. I would love to work with you on some of those. We would love to do that. One of the things we're currently trying to work on is maybe some educational forums with local churches and faith organizations. The idea being meeting people kind of where they're more comfortable. Sometimes it can be intimidating for some to come to a school meeting and sit in front of 7, 8 people. And we would like to meet them on, not neutral ground where they might be more comfortable and more willing to share certain things about education in our community and some of the things, the needs that they have. And we really would like to move forward with that. So we would love to work with you on that initiative. Finally, on Tuesday, the AFTPA, which is our state organization, sponsored a virtual rally for fair and adequate funding. Several Pottstown teachers and thousands more across the state contacted state legislators, whether through their website, phone calls, visits, what have you, regarding the state budget. And our message was very simple, 2-part. One, we'd like them to invest that $400 million into public schools in the 16-17 budget. And 2, we would like them to enact new and sustainable revenues to support education and reduce those structural deficits that we all know were caused by the education cuts in 2011. Without those, we feel that a district such as ours will never be made whole. Just moving forward with just a fair funding formula, we need to be made whole for the cuts in the past too. So those were some of the messages. I hope that everyone's summer is off to a good start, and I look forward to seeing you Monday night. Thank you.
Thank you. Roundtable discussion. Mr. Hyde.
I'm glad that the bike rodeo was
mark that this year. I did want to say that I was, in the year of being on the school board, the graduation commencement exercises, it's the best thing I've had to do since I've been on board. Attending it was. I had a smile on my face the entire time. It was great seeing all the teachers there. It was great seeing the class of 2024 represented from all the elementary schools. I hope that mantle isn't be too heavy on your shoulders now. It looks very good all the time. To see Mrs. Frank Chloe Hirschbaum, that was, and the speech from Emmanuel and Mrs. Stillwell's speech, I wish I was here, I told her many times. And her son being salutatorian. It was a great event. I wish I knew all the words to the Pottstown alma mater, like Ms. Beard, who has a wonderful singing voice. I found that out. She's so proud to sing that alma mater. And once again, after the ceremony, just walking around the grounds outside here, just seeing parents and teachers. I don't remember my graduation ceremony being so joyous and so exciting. And, boy, I wish it was. Maybe it's because it's 30 years in the past. But just to see the excitement of the students, and going forward, I can't wait for next year's ceremony. I really can't. Can't wait for them to the Senate commencement exercises. That's all I have.
Thank you, Mr. Heigl. Mrs. Williams?
Graduation was wonderful. I could just feel the excitement going through all those families, and of course, it does bring back so many memories from when I was young, a long time ago. But it was a wonderful night, and as I sat here tonight thinking about some of the comments that have been made about Pottstown, I will say to Dr. Sparagano, I was very impressed with his comments about this district will provide you with all of your education from pre-K all the way through the Montgomery County Community College, and you never have to leave this town to get an outstanding education. And it's true. And that really brought light to this town about how much we have been able to do and how much we're going to be able to do for the continuance of education in this town. It was well done.
Thank you, Mrs. Williams. Mr. Williams?
Just briefly, I echo your comments on where we are in education, thanks to the efforts of Dr. Sparagana and a whole group of people. I was unable to, because I was a part of the Pottstown Focus organization. I was unable to make graduation. I did make it to the baccalaureate celebration, which I have to say is also one of the more incredible events of the year. It's just absolutely fascinating to watch these young men and women present themselves, and the leadership in that class is just overwhelming. And I'm very proud of